Bob McDonald back with you here at the Highline Activity Center as we are set, ready to go for our third and final set. Highliners will be serving. The match already won by Sheyenne 2-0 and playing our third set. So even though we were supposed to start the varsity at 7, they're agreed that we would play 3 sets regardless. And so we have a third set here. Valley City will be serving. And it is Dakota Potratz that sends it over, and an ace right out the get-go. Or to go long, pardon me, it went long. Point, Mustangs, 1-0. Peyton Saxon to serve for Valley City. Up front, Potratz tipping it over. Set, far side, Killorn. Highliners on the attack, Suffolk tipping it over to the 10-foot line, dropped it in for the kill. 1-1 is your score off the Highliner point there, off the kill. And checking in for Valley City. McFadlin with the serve on the way, and an ace. McKinley Fladlin with the ace, and the Highliners take a 2-1 lead. A fresh set of players in for Valley City in this third set. Killorn, Detman, far side, Killorn on the attack, and the kill. We are tied 2-2. Your score, Valley City. And the serve up and on the way. Saxon, far side. Here's Suffolk. Backside. Arstead gets it over. Now back Detman. Detman set middle. Through the block attempt was Tungseth. And over, free ball here. Detman set near side. Langlois through the block again by Thorson. Over by Harstead. Back up again. Detman will try it again. Middle to Tungseth. Tipped at the net and dropped it in for the point. 3-2 Mustangs. Leading up by 1. And Callie Tungseth back to serve here for the Mustangs. Here's a serve on the way. And that misfires. So the service goes wide. Point Valley City. We're tied 3-all. 3-3 Highliners and Mustangs. Here in the third set, junior varsity volleyball. Saxon gets it over. There's Potratz and cross court, and Suffolk wide on her attack. And the point for the Mustangs, 4-3. And we'll get a substitute here for West Fargo Sheyenne. Calvoda will come in. She will serve. And the right-hander with the serve on the way. Potratz to LaRue. Now back to Sheyenne, Calvoda. Set, middle, Tungseth attack, and the kill. Point Mustangs, 5-3, leading by 2. So 5-3 advantage for Sheyenne. Jess Ranasat, the libero, receives here, pass, far side, out. That'll be an ace. Point, Sheyenne, 6-3, Sheyenne leading. And Calvoda continuing to serve for the Mustangs, serving 6-3 here in set 3, service error into the net. 6-4. And Kinley Suffolk back to serve. And Suffolk sends it over, Killorn. Calvoda back to Killorn on the attack. And the dig, setting it up. Harstead, cross court from Suffolk wide. That is a point for the Mustangs, 7-4. Mustangs will lead, and they'll send Killorn back to serve. Killorn serving 7-4. And the right-hander with the jump serve there. Ranasek. Cool, Suffolk. LaRue on the attack, 4 hits. Point, Mustangs 8-4. They've won the first 2 sets, 25-11, 25-22. And now leading here in the third set, 8-4. Killorn on the serve, far side, Harstead. Free ball, Calvoda. Saxon gets it over. There's Ranasek. Ranasek gets it to Suffolk. Right back over off the free ball. And tipping it over was Peyton Saxon with the kill. 9-4, 5-point lead for West Fargo Cheyenne. Killorn to serve. On the way, Ranasek. Suffolk, far side, Harstead over, blocked at the net. Free ball again, tipped cross court, dropping it in is Tungseth. Point Mustangs, 10-4. Mustangs leading by 6 on a 4-point run here. And it is 7-1 since we are tied at 3. Alexa Killorn with the serve. Cross court, Harstead. Sepicul set. LaRue on the attack. Through the block, gets blocked at the net. Saxon and Tungseth there on the block. 11-4 Mustangs. And serving, Killorn. Just got it over, and that goes off of Fladeland. That'll be a point for Valley City, or for the Mustangs, 12-4. Mustangs right now, since our 3-3 tie, on a 9-1 run. Killorn to serve. And a jump serve on the way. Ranasek. Suffolk blocked at the net there. She was beaten to the net by Saxon. They're going to call a net violation on Suffolk anyway. 13-4. Advantage to West Fargo Cheyenne. Killorn with the serve. Off of LaRue. Pass far side. Harstead gets it over. Free ball Mustangs. Set middle. Tungseth on the attack. Suffolk will set it back to Ranasek. She'll just get it over. As Calvoda at the net was, going to have a net violation called there against Sheyenne. Saxlin. So a point for the Highliners. Down 13-5. That'll bring Peterson into the front row. And send Caden Harstead back to serve for Valley City. Harstead with the serve. Far side, long. Service error, point, Mustangs. 14-5. As Cora Metcalf will check in. Back to serve is the libero. Ellie Lopez back to serve. Serving 14-5 set match point. Serve on the way. Ranasek, Harstead to Peterson. Over. Lopez. Calvoda middle. On the attack cross court. Metcalf. Suffolk, Ranasek to the net. Right back over. Nice pick by Peterson, but that goes off her and out. That'll be a point for the Mustangs, and they take the third set by a final of 15-5. So the Mustangs will sweep here tonight. Again, 25-11, 25-22, and 15-5. And the Mustangs have won the first 3 matches tonight. Again, earlier tonight, the C squad, that was 25-10, 25-5, and 15-3. Ninth graders was 25-16, 25-14, and 15-11. So we've got varsity volleyball coming up. They will start about 7:20. We're about 24 minutes away. Varsity volleyball on the way. Ricky Clavercamp will have the call for you. That's coming up. Again, the Cheyenne Mustangs sweeping here in the JV match. 3-0, 25-10, 25-22, and 15-5. Coming up, the varsity at 7:20. This is Highlander Volleyball on the Highlander Activity Network.
Pass, pass, pass. Pass, 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 pass. Pass, pass, pass. Pass, pass, pass. Plays on over, back, back. Go, go. Stop a fool. Back, go. All right.
Is 1490 KOVC Radio Valley City and 96.3 K242CZ Valley City.
Arabia has deadly destruction across Florida. President Biden says it could be the deadliest storm in Florida's history.
Numbers of storm surge that we're hearing early reports of what may be substantial loss of life.
Officials say regions around the track and emergency crews are having difficulty making it through some areas because of flooding. Varsity Volleyball. Still another indicator of a recession. The economy is a contraction for the entire state.
The latest in your weather forecast from Egg Central Meteorologist Nick Kidd. Tonight, clear and a continued breeze with lows near 50, winds out of the southeast 10 to 25 miles per hour. Friday, sunny, warm, breezy, and dry with a high in the lower 70s, winds out of the east-southeast 10 to 25 miles per hour. Saturday morning, low near 50, partly sunny with a high near 70, and Saturday night into Sunday, lows near 50, high near 70. For more weather anytime, visit newsdakota.com. you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, Remax Now, Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, Bank Forward, CHI Mercy Health in Valley City, Brothers Degree, Smith Lumber, Valley City State University, Rue Rockwell Financial, Valley Meat Supply, Frutberg Electric, Ivy Real Estate Group, Island Electric, Professional Eye Care Centers, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, and Sanford Health in Valley City. Now let's head it out to the court for the Sanford Health pregame show.
Welcome inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clobber Camp here in Game 2 of this homecoming between the Valley City Highliners. They're taking on the #1 team in the state, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. Welcome to the Sanford Health Valley City pregame show. Here for all, here for good. Coming into this game, the Valley City Highliners, they lost the first game of the week. They're taking on West Fargo Horace in a 2-point match. They lost that one 3 sets to none. It was a tough game as well. They're without a doubt, they were the better team in that game. A lot of it came down to errors. A lot of it came down to Valley City having too many errors, especially late in that game. Late in set 2, they were just every time going out. Going for one, going out of bounds. Or up for the third, or something goes on. They're hitting well, defensively, they weren't doing enough. Also, Cheyenne coming into this game, they won their last game. And well, but that's early with the 2-3 mistake. Before that, they beat the #3 game, or #3 game, for the door. By 2 sets to 1, Valley City, they lost game, or they won 2 sets to none. However, again, Valley City looked like the better team in that game as well. A lot of it comes down to errors. Obviously, like they were doing really well. They looked like the best they had all season long. Yeah, it was closed out step 1. They went to back and forth. Up and down just a little bit. And both on the front of the 13-0 and 16-0 overall. They have not only won 4 sets straight in play. 1 to West Fargo, 1 to Fargo South, 1 to Green Forks River, and 1 to number 3 team Fargo North. That's the 9 Fargo South and Coast by Bay. We're going to take a quick check tonight here on the Sanford Health Valley for the pregame show. Volleyball.
Whether you're looking for the keys to a starter home, keys to home, or keys to family, keys to your business, or the keys to your own home, or retirement property, we have now. How to start on your Christmas gift projects with Yarn from Central Avenue at 120th Street. Your community health pharmacy. Now to the #1 for 15% off all kinds of yarn. At the big selection and savings, that's 15% off yarn. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue at 1 Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Right, taking time to listen and think.
Looking for great rates and secure investment, only with right options for your savings. I visit every year with Bank Forward in Valley City. The current CD specials offer a variety of options including 0% deals as high as 2% for 20 months. Stop in today for all the details. Dirt rate plus 17. It's simply the flowing rate. Additional terms and conditions apply. Thank you again for CIC.
The CHI Nursing Home Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for the evening fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st, beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German flair, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets are $25. Tickets online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health in Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of new mammography machine. Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the and held up. So all good chemo broadcast. As we break down the but all go back over one Valley all they were winning at one point couple times and successfully most of the running back and but I think or another up and say 22 to 20 again good and with the third or 21 that one won with a half a point of 25 for the I agree. We're back one also. All in the regular season. Going back to the start of the season. They beat Bismarck Sheyenne. Bismarck High. Bismarck Legacy. They beat each one of those games. Right now, by the way, Bismarck Central is ranked number 2 in the state. They're also one vote for the number 1 spot in the state. So Bismarck is vote Bismarck Legacy is number 5. So they beat some really good teams. It's going to be a tough matchup right now. But as long as you go out there and play some good volleyball, this is just going to be wild. Local to the start of this one. That start was Sheyenne Mustang and the Valley City Highlanders. We'll be right back. We'll be back with the rematch now. Keys to the game on Sanford Health Valley City Pregame Show.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this season. Incorporating all of our supplements and gear for live fishing tackle and pulling your bait out of the highest quality fast and easy. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town for everything. Eggs, desserts, and food, clean, household supplies. Remember, it's easy shop at Brothers 3.
Smith Bubble Company is proud to announce the addition of the Husqvarna lineup to their expanding business. They've acquired the Husqvarna line from Cam at S&S Auto Electric, which means a long sales and service history. And Tanner and Bud from SMS will also bring their years of experience to Smith Lumber. The same sales, service, and parts you come to expect. Whether you're maintaining a large commercial property or small yard, you can count on Husqvarna's innovative and high-performance equipment. Smith Lumber Company, your Husqvarna dealer in Valley City.
This is Hannah Wheeler, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship holders' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by following VCSU.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James N. Lockout, CPA at 845-1660. Services offered through investment advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer, and member of FINRA and SIPC.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOBC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Boberkamp here as we get closer and closer to the start of this game between the number 1 team in the state, West Varsity Sheyenne, and the Valley City Highliners. It is now time for the key to the game brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City, Jamestown. I talked to head coach of the West Varsity Spring Mustangs. She was saying, key to this game, pass well, play your game, limit errors. That is what you got to do against the Valley City team. Not let Valley City get on the run, because that is when they will hurt you. And that is also when the Highliners are playing after that. They will count on any error that they count. For the Valley City Highliners, just really play your game and do not limit the errors as much as you can. Do not allow the number 1 team in the state to get a lot of points off of just you giving them points. Do not allow yourself to get run into too many errors, serving errors, blocking errors, receiving errors, or hitting errors. Do not allow yourself to fall into that, otherwise this might be a long night for the gals in dark blue. And those were the key to the game brought to you by Remax Now of the Valley City and Jamestown. Let's take a closer look at the stats of the Mustangs and the Highliners. Looking at the set stats for each one. First, West Varsity Sheyenne, they have 224 points in each set one, giving up 141, and 1 in set 1. Now in set number 2, they have 226 points, they give up 122, and they are 8-1 in set 2 as well. Set 3 is the set that I guess you could say they have had the most struggles in. They have 219 points. In set 2, they give up 163 points. That is a lot more than the 141 in set 1 and 102 in set 2. Set 4, they're perfect in. They're 100 in set 4s, and they're 4-0 in that, and they only give up 57 points. But again, you gotta force this West Fargo Cheyenne team if you're Valley City to go deep into this game. Because if you can do that, all of a sudden we're looking at a pretty vulnerable team here for the number 1 team in the state. Highliners looking at their set stats, 194 points in set 1, 3 and 6, they give up 207. In set 2, they have 179 points at 1 and 8, and so they give up 213. In set 3, that's the set they struggled at. They're 1 and 2 and 7. They have 212 points given up. I mean, you could make the argument for set 2, but I'm going to go with set 3 as the one that they've had the most struggles at, given that the record is slightly important. One out the record, but 1 that you get. 2 and 7 versus 1 and 8, so double 2 and 48 points in set 4, they're 1 and 1, they give up 42. So again, if you can get deep into set 4, you're both pretty good at set 4, so and put West Fargo as deep as you can. Limit the damage early and count on any opportunity you can get. We're going to take one last step aside. When we come back, it's going to be close to game time between the Valley City Highlanders and the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. You're listening to Highlander Volleyball and the Sanford Health Valley City pregame show here in Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
You ready for some football? Make sure you include quality meats and snacks from Valley Meat Supply. Valley Meat has all your favorites for the grill. Thick, juicy steaks, burger patties, brats, and all beef wieners. Valley Meat has you covered during the hunting and harvest season with sandwich meats and a variety of cheeses, beef sticks, and jerky. If you're tailgating, hunting, or harvesting, make it Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City.
Rockberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in their work, and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Rockberg Electric depends on three major ideals: the quality of their product, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Rockberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online at rockbergelectric.com.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Three great reasons are Dr. Funk, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangelo. Three of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have A.Freilich, over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand, you can pay for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today in Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional eye care centers, really the best.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your #1 electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. Only a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise, the price won't shock you. Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
Hey Valley City, Jamestown Regional Medical Center knows how important it is to receive care close to home. That's why JRMC orthopedic surgeon Dr. Timothy Volk offers care right in Valley City. Learn about local care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes at www.jrmcnd.com/Valley City. Schedule online anytime at jrmcnd.com/Valley City or call 701-952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center.
Nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Gorman, Winter, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your store, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your life home or retirement property. For every step of the way, Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, FindRealtyNow.com, for pictures or virtual tours.
Get a start on your Christmas gift projects with yarn from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart Pharmacy. Now through the end of the month, take 15% off all kinds of yarn. Check the big selection and say that's 15% off yarn.
Number 5,
all your health needs and prescriptions.
Number 9,
healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart.
Number 12, Hadley Orson.
And care.
And number 14, Bailey LaRue. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the Mustangs, number 7, Isabella Ulrich.
Activity Center,
Number 8, Kaylee
they're not in the starting lineup, so
number 11, Maya Plato.
the same.
Number 12, Brooke Johnson.
CHM Mercy
Number
Health of
13,
Valley City.
Reagan
Hello,
Vogelreed.
human kindness.
Number 21, Alexis
for the West
Gerhardt.
Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs.
And
starting
number
against
22, Kaylee Dodds.
Maya Blado. You also got
And now the starting lineup for your Valley City Highlanders.
Dodds will be coming on in as
Number 6, Samantha.
substitution. For the Valley City
Number 7, Joey Borg.
starting six will go like this. Sam Hatcher, Joey Borg,
Number
Peterson,
8,
Tessa
Peterson.
Olsen, Maddie Quilvang. We also got Katie
Number
Koch out
10,
there as
Tessa
well.
Olsen.
And then coming on in as substitute,
Number
libero,
15, Addie
Jada
Quilvang.
Nelson.
And in the
Looking at the
number 1,
jersey,
Jada Nelson.
West Fargo Cheyenne.
Head coach for the Mustangs is Leah Newell, assisted by Coach Kevin Lindmeyer, Kevin Bray, Katie Richardson, and Kyle Toy. Head coach for the Highlanders is Rebecca Erickson, assisted by Vanessa Coca, Janessa Morales, and Sarah
and then
Bob.
a blue and or
Our officials
white
tonight,
stripe
Rebecca
on
Hillman and
their
Shelby
upper
Dees,
arm.
line judges Michaela
white.
Helen and Elena Gleason.
They're also wearing
West
the
Fargo
white
Cheyenne will
pants
toss, and they will serve.
and again on their back as they go through the
Mustang fans, are you ready for EDC
state
volleyball?
line. It's going to be orange Mustangs.
Highliner fans, are you ready for homecoming
For the
volleyball?
Valley City Highlanders, they're in a very dark blue.
Let's
They have
serve it.
Highlanders written across their left forearm. White numbers on the front and back. They also got gray and baby blue and white stripe down their side. White numbers on their chest and back and blue Highliners written across their shoulders. Libero for the Highliners. It is Jada Nelson. She is in red with a gray and white stripe down her side. And Highliner script across her shoulder and across her left forearm. Black numbers outlined in white on her front and back. And then it's also a black Highliner written across her shoulders. For the Mustangs, Callie Dodds, she is in white. She has an orange, white, and blue stripe across her left or across both arms. She has black numbers on her chest and back, and also has it outlined in orange and Mustang written on the bottom or the small of her back, as well as Mustangs written on her left forearm and right arm. Getting us underway, it's going to be West Fargo Cheyenne and Mia Blado getting us underway here as that one sent on over. Coca sets to the near side for Addie Quilbank, sets on over, kept alive. Dodge to the far side. That one goes into the net. It's going to be a full hit.
Highliners side out.
Highliners get us started. 1-0. And it's going to be Katie Coca to start the
Back to
serve.
serve for Valley City number 4, Katie Coco.
Sets up. They're attacking right to left across your radio dial. 1-0 on the LaRue Blackout Financial scoreboard. Right-handed serve on a jump. Kept alive on the 6. And it's going to go across the net. Addie Quilbank. 2-0. It was received poorly there by Kaylee Wasdorp on the 6, and it just went right back on over. Right-handed serve, sent on over, received there by the libero Dodds. Kept alive on the backhand by Brogan Knife, sent on over. Kept alive that time by Sam Hatcher. Coca near side for Quilvang, light touch. Finds the hole right in the middle of the court. It's 3-0. Jumping out to an early lead. Coca again on the far side on a jump. Dodds on the 6. It's going to send off and turn out. It went on over the net. It won't be an ace. At least I don't think so officially. But it went over the net. It's out. It's receiving error. Coca again. Received that time on the back line by Bolden Reef. Set near side, going for the back line. Did she get it? She did. Kaylee Wasdorp makes it 4-1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard, getting the run stopped. Bit of damage done that time by the Highliners.
Kaylee Wasdorp to serve.
Wasdorp to serve now. The orange and white numbers, they're hard to read on the chest, as they're very close. And together, kind of covers up. Sam Hatcher on the receive, sends it into the net. 4-2. And on the back too, the white outline is what's hard to read about those numbers. Wasdorp sends it on over. Hatcher can't receive it. That's an ace.
White Mustangs.
4-3 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here in set 1. Ricky Clovercamp on the call. Highliners and the number 1 team in the state, Cheyenne. The Mustangs. Quilvang sends it on over. Kept alive by Wasdorp. Johnson right up the middle, going for the kill. Can't get it. Albrecht sends it out on the far side. It's 5-3. Oh, did it hit a fingertip? It did. It's all tied up. They're going to rule a fingertip. 4-4. Didn't think it got anybody, but it did. You're blocking it. Osdorp again, sends it on over, received there by Nelson. Koka sets to the near side. Borg, and it's going to be going way up, and Wasdorp now, and from deep, Dodd sends it on over. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Koka, back set, going for the kill that time. Tessa Olsen kept alive there. Set on over to the far side, into the net. 4 touches. Bogan Reef. It's now 5-4. Jovi Borg on the serve. Right-handed serve, no jump. Kept alive on the back line. Sets into the middle. Bogan Reed sends it into the net again. 6-4. Borg again, right-handed serve, sent on over, kept alive there by Bogan Reef, and it's going to go into the net, kept alive by Albrecht on a dive. Bogan Reef again, gets the kill. Nelson can't get it. On the 6, it's 6-5.
Number 1, Mia Engel to serve.
Coming on in to serve, it's Mia Engel. Sets up near side, right-handed serve, sent on over, kept alive that line by Borg. Koka sets near side for Sam Hatcher. Light touch, kept alive that time by Johnson. Set near side, going for it, can't get it. Kept alive on the back line by Nelson. Now Koka, then from distance, Olsen sends it on over. Set, back set, going for the kill and getting it. Terhardt on the kill. Alexis Terhardt ties it up on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you invest it, or if you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Sent on over by Engel. Received by Nelson. Koka sets near side for Hatcher. Light touch, sent it on over. Bogan receives. Sets it up, and it's going to be kept alive by Koka. Good job. Nelson just has to pass it on over. Set. Far side. Bogan Reef. Koka again. It goes back on over. Kept alive that time by Engel. Back set going up the middle that time. Now it's Borg. Koka to Quilbang, goes through the wall and goes to the floor. 7-6. Goes through the wall. A hard hit by Quilbang. Nelson to serve. Sets up near side, left-handed serve on a jump. Kept alive on the 6. Back set, and it's going to be a net violation. Johnson turning it into Terhardt. 8-6. And so far, Cheyenne has not had a lead. Sent on over, kept alive. No, it's an ace. Bogan Reef can't receive it. 9-6, first ace of the night for the Highlanders. Nelson again, it's too far. You can tell right away. 9-7.
Side out, point Mustangs.
Couple players
In
coming
to
in.
serve, number 2, Kennedy Coulter.
Coulter will come on in to serve. Corey Brown will come in as well. Johnson and I believe Terhardt checked off as they did their substitution wrong. It's Johnson for Brown. And now they got the substitution right. Is Terhardt still out there? No, she's out. As here we go. Kennedy Coulter, the senior, sends it on over. Kept alive by Borg on the 6. Koka sets to the far side. Golson into the net. No, it was the net.
4 hits.
It's 4 hits. 9-8. I didn't think it got blocked. It was close. Near side now again. Coulter sends it on over. Borg receives. Koka set near post. Hatcher! Yes! Sam Hatcher on the swing. 10-8. Koka will check on off. So will Olsen. Hughesby also Kinley Suffolk. Suffolk will serve. He'll set up, kind of in the middle. Right-handed serve, a floater, sent on over. Kept alive that time by Bogenreef. Back to Bogenreef, gets it blocked, and does it land in? No, it does not.
Point Mustangs.
10-9. That was close. Right on the line. Everybody kind of looked. It was a delayed reaction by the line judge. Bogenreef on the serve. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Ford sends it back to Hatcher from far out and sends it on over. Received there by Johnson. Back set going for it. Brown. Kept alive by Suffolk. Chasing after it. Borg can't get it as the line judge gotten away. All tied up at 10 apiece.
Back to serve number 13, Reagan Bogenreef.
Score says 10-9. Oh, I put another number in. That's not me. Sent on over. And it's going to be 4 hits. As it went off of Ford, went off of Nelson. It kind of caught Nelson in the face. Now it's all tied up at 10 apiece. Sent on over. Nelson, a good dig, kept alive. Back set Coulter, gets it blocked, and that one's gonna fall. Point for the Highliners. It's 11-10.
Valley City, number 6, Samantha Hatcher.
Sam Hatcher to serve now. Sent on over. Received there. Sent to the far side. Coulter gets it blocked. He goes through the wall though. Gets the floor. It's all tied up at 11 again on the Rue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Front serve now, the libero. Don. Sends on over the right hand. Received there. Suffolk back set. Going for it. Up and in. Nice dive there. Kept alive on the back line. Coulter. And a net violation. On the Mustangs, it's 12-11.
Point Highlanders. Back serve number 8, Faith Peterson.
Peterson back to serve. Right up the middle, sends it on over. Received there by Blado. Set right up the middle, Coulter!
Side out, point Mustangs.
Oh, that wasn't Coulter, that was Wasdorp on the kill. A heck of a kill by Wasdorp.
Back to serve for the Mustangs, number 12, Brooke Johnson.
Just got all of it. Brooke Johnson to serve. All knotted up at 12, right near side, right-handed serve, sent on over. Nelson receives, and it's going to be a point here as it goes in towards the net. It's the first lead of the night for the Mustangs. It's 13-12. Near side, right-handed serve, Nelson receives. Suffolk, near side for Borg, back line, yes! It's a board, it's 13-13. Just back and forth we go.
And a serve for the Highlander, number 4, Katie Coca.
Coca to serve. Back to the top of the order here. Sets up far side, right-handed serve on a jump. Received on the back line. Now it's Johnson. Sets up the middle, light push, kept alive by Coca. Nelson, near side for Borg, goes off the wall. Pancake, but not going to do anything. Brooke Johnson on the pancake, but it just sent it into the seats. It's back to 14-13. Valley City leading. West Fargo Cheyenne having trouble early. Sent on over into the net. First service here of the night for both teams. Going to serve it now, it's going to be Wasdorf. He sets up on the far side, it'll be a right-handed serve. There will be a jump. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Coca sets for Quilvang up the middle, like touch into the net. Hitting air there. Just didn't get enough on it. Rebecca Erickson comes up off the bench. Gives some marching instructions. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Hatcher receives. Coca sent near side for Borg. Off the wall. 15 all. Nelson to serve. Just back and forth we go. Or it's not going to be right-handed serve on a no jump. Kept alive that time by Dodds. Wadsworth far side. Is it out? It is.
Point, Highlanders.
Going up, Bogenreef with the spike. It just sent it out. Highlanders back in front, 16-15. Just back and forth. Right-handed serve. Received there by Dodds. Johnson, back set, going for the kill, can't get it. Kept alive Olsen. Now Coca, set near side for Hatcher. Didn't hit a fingertip, no. 16 all. Checking off, here's Albrecht. Checking on. Maya Engel. Sets up near side, right-handed serve. Nelson receives. Coca. Set near side, passed on over by Hatcher. Received on the back line. Set far side, light touch. Hatcher. Oh, they can't get it. Hatcher on a dive. Coca barely got a touch on it. And then on a dive, Olsen got a hand to it, just not enough. 17-16. Sent on over. Received there by Hatcher. Back to Hatcher from Coca. Kept alive on a dive. Near side now. Sent on over that time. Good save there by Nelson. Sent on over by Borg. Received by Engel. Set to the far side. Borgen right. Out. 17 all. Wilbank will check out. Peterson will check in. Nelson will serve.
Back to serve for Valley City. Number 21, Jaden Nelson.
He'll set up near side. It will kind of come into the near side. As checking off here, Tessa Olsen coming on in. It's going to be Hadley Thorson. Left-handed serve on a jump. Sent on over. Bogenreef receives. Johnson sets up the middle, going off the wall and out. It is Toledo. 17-18. Coming on in now, a couple players. Checking off is Terhart and also Johnson. Brown will come on in. So Kennedy Coulter. Sets up near side, right-handed serve. Received there by Borg. Coca sets near side, left-hand swing! Did you get a fingertip? No. Hatcher didn't get it. Largest lead of the night for the Mustangs. It's 19-17 on the Luru Lockout Financial scoreboard. Big Zuppercool is getting checked out by the trainer. Sent on over. Nelson, it's an ace.
Timeout,
17. Timeout by the Highlanders. Early club rehabilitation timeout. Mustangs lead it. This is Highlanders Volleyball.
For 30 years. This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Looking for great rates and a secure investment? Well, we have the right options to grow your savings. Hi, this is Debbie Eggert at Bank Ford in Valley City. The current CD specials offer a variety of options, including lower percentage yield as high as 2% for 20 months. Stop in today for all the details. Great rates plus safety. It's simply the forward way. Additional terms and conditions apply. Bank Ford, member FDIC.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clovercamp here. Pretty good crowd. It is Adam Sandler tonight. A good portion of the student section are dressed up like Happy Gilmore. Right now in the Luru Lockout Financial scoreboard is 20-17. Mustangs lead it. Nobody has a ball right now. As we wait for the serve. Going to be taken by Coulter. Left to right across the radio dial. Sent on over. Borg keeps it alive. Now Nelson is going to have to be pushed on over by Hatcher, and it is. Kept alive by Coulter. Set to the far side. Bogenreef. Look out. 21-17. Mustangs coming alive here. Going to be Coulter again. Near side on a jump, right-handed. Nelson can't receive it. It's an ace. 22-17. Mustangs popping off here. Sent on over. Nelson receives. Koka set near side. Peterson kept alive that time by Coulter. Now Angle from way far out. Sent on over. Diving play by Koka. Set up by Sather. Card pushes on over. Up the middle. Play-Doh. Got it. 23-17. As the Mustangs on a 6-point swing here. Right-handed serve. Nelson keeps it alive. Koka sets near side, and it's going to be a hitting error off the heel of the hand, and it's 24-17 now. As it's a 7-point swing. Set point here in set one. 24-17 Mustangs lead. Right-handed serve on a jump. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. She falls down. Set up. Going for the kill. Getting it.
Peterson on the kill.
Faith Peterson. 24-18. Thorson will check off. So
In the serve, the Highlanders, number 11, Kidney Suffolk.
Suffolk will check on in. Suffolk will serve. Sent on over. Received on the back line by Coulter. Set. Far side. Touched on over by Bogenreef. Suffolk near side. Hatcher. She goes to the back line. Kept alive that time. Back set. Near post. Going for it. Can't get it. Borg keeps it alive. Now Suffolk. Borg from really far out. Sends it on over. Kept alive again by the Mustangs. Angle. Near side. Gets it blocked, but it goes out of bounds.
Point Mustang.
Brown goes up, sends it off the wall, and it flies out of bounds. 25-18. Will end it. West Fargo Cheyenne leads it on the Room Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 1-0. You are listening to Highliner Volleyball.
Design Center showroom in Jamestown.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Go Highlanders.
The CHI Mercy Health Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for an evening of fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st, beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German friend, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets of $25 can be purchased online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of a new mammography machine.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the water, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to gear, propane, and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Smith Lumber Company is proud to announce the addition of the Husqvarna lineup to their expanding business. They've acquired the Husqvarna line from Ken at S&S Auto Electric, which means a long sales and service history. And Tanner and Bud from S&S will also bring their years of experience to Smith Lumber. The same sales, service, and parts you've come to expect. Whether you're maintaining a large commercial property or small yard, you can count on Husqvarna's innovative and high-performance equipment. Smith Lumber Company, your Husqvarna dealer in Valley City.
This is Hannah Whelan, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back to the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clovercamp here on the call right now. West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs lead at 1-0. They took set one by a score of 25-18. For most of the set, it was just back and forth. Highlanders jumped out to a 4-0 lead. After that, though, the Mustangs fought back, tied it up at 10. Then it was just back and forth all the way up till 17-17. Then the Cheyenne Mustangs jumped out, got 7 points straight, 24-17, and then won it 25-18. Again, a lot of it's coming down to just one run against the Highlanders. There's a lot like Fargo North. Sets on over by Coca. We are underway. Back set. Going for the kill and getting it. Is Chloe Brown. Going back to serve now.
Kaylee Wadsworth back to serve.
Kaylee Wadsworth. Just set up on that far side, 1-0. Right-handed serve, received by Nelson. Coca, set, Wilvang, got it, yes! It bounced around a little bit between everybody, and then it just finally rolled onto the ground. 1-1. All right, this is homecoming week for the Highlanders. Real fun. Tomorrow we got a lot of festivities in store. Sent on over by Peters. Back set near side for Brown. Goes through the wall. Gets the floor. 2-1. Checking on in. Blado will come on in for Don.
Number 1, Mia Engel back to serve.
And then Engel will come on in. Take off Albrecht. She'll serve. Sent on over. Coca sent near side. Hatcher off the wall and out.
Hatcher on the kill.
2-2.
What do you say?
Wilvang will come on off. Peterson will check on in. To serve, it's going to be Nelson.
21, J.D. Nelson to serve the Highlanders.
Just set up near side. 2-2 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Sent on over with the left hand. Received on the back line by Bogenreich. Sends up the middle. Sent on over. Board keeps it alive. Coca. Set. Up the middle. Hatcher. Peterson, my bad. 3-2. First lead change of the set. We're going to keep track of them this time. Nelson sent on over, kept alive. Sets up the middle. Blado kept alive. No. It's going to be a lift. On the Mustangs, it's 4-2. I believe it was on Blado. Nelson, left-handed serve on a jump. Kept alive on the 6th. It's going to be sent to the far side by Coulter. Sent on over. Nice play there by Coca or by Hatcher, and then it's not going to get on over. Olsen had it and sent it on over, and Peterson just can't reach it. 4-3. Couple substitutions now on Sheyenne. Right across the radio dial there in a lighter blue, but it's still pretty dark, but it's still not as dark as Valley's. Nelson, nice dig, Coca, over to Olsen, back line, got it.
Olsen on the kill. Coca with the assist.
Sends it off of number 8, Callie Wasdorf.
In the serve of the Highlanders, number 11, Kinley Suffolk.
It's 5-3, Suffolk will serve. Sets up, kind of in the middle, right-handed serve, no jump. Kept alive on the 6th. Now it's going to be Johnson. Sets up the middle, going down to the floor, off the wall. That is Wasdorf.
The serve number 13, Reagan Bogenreef.
5-4, Bogenreef will serve. Near side, right-handed serve on a jump. Sent on over, Borg received. Suffolk near side for Hatcher. Did she hit a hand? No. 5-all. Bogenreef will serve again. Set near side, left to right. Light shot into the net. For the Mustangs. So Mustangs, light blue, not completely light, but still lighter than the dark blue the Highlanders are wearing. Right to left now, Sam Hatcher sends it on over. Kept alive on the back line. Johnson sets up the middle for Blado. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Suffolk, back set, pushed on over by Hughesby. Kept alive on the back line by Bogenreich. Up the middle, going out is Blado. 7-5. Sam Hatcher on the serve. Right-handed serve. Kept on alive on the 6 by Engel. Johnson back set, going for that time. Fairhart kept alive by Suffolk. Nelson, and is pushed on over by Borg. Johnson to the far side. Coulter, nice play there by Nelson. Suffolk sets on over for Hatcher. She sends it over and gets the kill. Johnson can't receive it. It's 8-5. Timeout called by Leah Newton. Mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. Highlanders lead it by a score of 8-5 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At the Root Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
8-5 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Highlanders lead it. Sam Hatcher gets us back on the way outside the timeout. And goes to up 6. Johnson, near side, kept alive by Nelson. Now Peterson dumped on over that time by Suffolk. Johnson sets to the far side, going up. Can't get it! Into the net. Going for an argument there for the Mustangs. Wasdorp went up and couldn't get it. Just sent it right into the net. Both judges said no Highliner touched it. 9-5, sent on over. Received there by Wasdorp. Johnson, back set, near side, light touch, kept alive that time by Peterson. Suffolk sent on over and blocked by Plato. Peterson gets blocked. Plato will check on off.
Number 22, Kevin Dodds, into the serve.
Back in, Dodds will serve. Sent on over, kept alive there. Back set, going up and sending it down, kept alive by Johnson. Dodds, near side. Guards in the back line is terrible. 9-7. As Dodds will get a serve again. Terhart, good job. Right-handed serve, sent on over, kept alive on the back line. Suffolk sets near post, left pink swing, kept alive that time by Johnson. Sent on over, dumped on over now by Wasdorp. Kept alive on the back line, sent far side. Hughesby gets it blocked, kept alive by Hughesby. Now Nelson, Peterson sends it to the back line, it's too far. 9-8. Quick 3-point swing here in favor of the Mustangs. Dodds will serve again. Sent on over. Nelson receives. Suffolk near side and going forward. Board, she got it. Sent it off the net. Wasdorp dove for it. Couldn't get it. And it's 10-8.
Back to serve for Valley City, number 8, Faith Peterson.
Faith Peterson to serve. Sent on over. Received on the back line. Johnson sets. And it's going to be 4 hits. It's Gerhardt. Off the net. Albrecht then touched it. 11-8. Peterson again. Right-handed swing. Sends it on over. Kept alive on the back line by Wasdorp. Johnson on into the middle. Bogenreef kept alive there inexplicably by the Highlanders. Dumped down over by Quilvane. Dodge receives. Johnson set up the middle. Kept alive again by Peterson on the back line. Suffolk now dumped on over by Hatcher. Kept alive that time by Johnson. Dodge, far side for Wasdorp. Blocked, kept alive by Johnson. Dodge, near side for Terhart. Dumped on over, kept alive by Suffolk, but it's going to fall to the floor. Suffolk will probably let that one go, but he kept it alive. The diving for it was Faith Peterson, couldn't get it. It's 11-9 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Going to serve now, it's going to be Kennedy Coulter. Right-handed serve, sent on over, and ace! 11-10, right in front of Nelson, and also in front of Sam Hatcher. Both reaching for it, couldn't get it. Sent on over again, Nelson receives that time. Now Suffolk. Borg from way far out, sends it on over, hits a hand, it's kept alive that time by Dodge, back set, punched on over that time by Brown. And then miscommunications in Nelson. received it. No one else went over to get it. It's tied up at 11. Coulter will serve again. Sets up near side. Right-handed serve. Nelson. Now it's kept alive by Hatcher. On the run. Quilvane just has to pass on over. Albrecht receives. Johnson to the far side. Going for it. Kept alive. Nelson. Now Hatcher with a hard hit. Not enough. 11-12. First lead change since 3-2. To 11. Coulter. Nelson receives it. Suffolk. To the far side. Hughesby into the net. 13-11, largest lead of the set for the Mustangs. Actually, for either team, really. 7-5, 2 points is the largest lead. Ties it. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Received on the block by Hughesby. Now it's going to be Quilvane getting blocked by Albrecht. 14-11. Timeout called by head coach Rebecca Erickson of the Highliners. Again, 14-11 on the Rue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. This is Highliner Volleyball.
Teamwork is the key to success.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the
Your
Valley.
success is simply
Ready for some football? Make sure you include quality meats and snacks from Valley Meat Supply. Valley Meat has all your favorites for the grill. Thick, juicy steaks, burger patties, brats, and all beef wieners. Valley Meat has you covered during the hunting and harvest season with sandwich meats and a variety of cheeses, beef sticks, and jerky. If you're tailgating, hunting, or harvesting, make it Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside Highliner Activity Center. Currently it is 14-11. Mustangs lead it as we get back underway. Sent over, Nelson receives. Suffolk back set for Hughesby. Kept alive that time by Coulter. Now dodge. Albrecht like touch. And it's going to be a net violation on Albrecht. Run stops 14-12. We'll take 10 seconds for station identification. This is Highliner Volleyball.
This is 1490 KOVC AM Valley City and 96.3 K242CZ Valley City.
The voice of the Valley.
Coca to serve here. Sent on over. It's an ace. Good ace there. Drove it right in front of Waldorf on the back line. It is 14-13 now. Coca on a jump, right-handed into the net. 15-13. Waldorf will serve. Sets up on the far side. Right-handed serve on a jump. Nelson keeps it alive. Coca sets it more towards the middle. Sent on over by Hatcher. Kept alive by Waldorf. Johnson pushes it on over. No, not Johnson. Coulter pushed it on over. Pushed it on over. 15-14. Going to serve it now, Jovi Borg.
Joey Borg in the serve.
Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Waldorf. Coulter sets near side. Terhart kept alive, and it goes back over. Sent on over again. Nelson keeps alive. Coca set near side. Hatcher gets it blocked. Quilvane keeps alive. Hatcher over to Suffolk. Yes! It was Tessa Olsen. He got the kill, and it's all tied up again. 15 apiece here in set two. Cheyenne lead it. Set 1-0 here in set two. On the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Borg again, sends it on over. Kept alive by Waldorf. Set up the middle, Albrecht. Lead changes. 16-15, it goes into the net. Albrecht will check on out. Coming on in, I believe this is Tungsten. Sent on over, Waldorf received. Kept alive by Coulter. Dodds just has to pass line over. Kept alive by Borg. Coca near post. Hatcher kept alive that time by Coulter. Set to the far side and going into the net is Bowman. 17-15. Bogenreef will check on off. Coming on in here to Lauren. Board. Out. Service error.
Side out. Point Mustang.
Most fortuitous turn of events if you're a Mustang fan. Going to serve now, Mia Engel. Sets up near side, right hand. Nelson keeps alive on the 6. Koka, left pin swing for Hatcher, diapers it on over. Kept alive that time, and then there's going to be an injury. Ooh. It's Plato. Just mouth wide open. It's that right leg. Ooh. That's not good. They're going to take a leave of absence from the court. Both teams are going to take a leave from the court here. That is not good, and you can hear the shouts from the fans. Nia Blado, a sophomore, he'll hit her right leg, and it's that ankle area. I think she rolled it. And you could tell right away from just the reaction of the fans. You can hear it. You heard the whoa of the crowd. Yeah, she is going to be done with for this game. Without a doubt. She's going to be helped off the court for not putting very minimal weight on at all now on that right ankle. We'll go get checked out by the athletic trainer here. Yeah, not good. You could hear it. I didn't see it, but you could hear it from the crowd. The huge just gasp. And that never means anything good. Never. There'll be a repoint here. Engel will get us back underway. She sends it on over. Kept alive by Hatcher. Koka back to Hatcher. She missed. 17-0. Take a little bit to get the emotion back here from the crowd. As yes, here's scenes. Turns of ankle injury. Sent on over by Engel. Received by Nelson. Koka to the near side. Light touch on over by Hatcher. Goes back over. Good play there by Waldorf. Koka. Quilvang. Kept alive on the back line. Now going up and getting the chance. Tessa Olsen goes up and says, thank you for that. Sends it straight to the floor. It's 18-17. Nelson to serve, near side, left-hand swing. Kept alive on the back line. Back set going up. Terhart, she's got it. Now that's Brown. Tie it back up at 18-0.
In to serve for the Mustang, number 12, Brooke Johnson.
Johnson will serve. She was who was missing in the first go-round. 18-0. Right-handed serve, sent on over, received on the back line. Near side now for Hatcher. She gets it blocked, kept alive, only briefly. Lead change again. Fourth lead change of the set. 19-18. Johnson, Nelson. Koka sets up far side. Olsen out. Something else that the Highlanders have had trouble with all season long, closing out sets. Sent on over. Out. Just barely out.
Point Highlanders.
Nelson let that one fly out. It was close.
In to serve for Highlanders, number 11, Kinley Suffolkpool.
Suffolkpool to serve. 20-19, Mustangs lead it. Sets up on the right side. Suffolkpool sends it on over. Kept alive that time by Killoran. Up the middle. Blocked by Hatcher. Stuffing Megan Johnson. 20 to 20. That's not the Johnson I've been saying. Brooke Johnson is the other Johnson. Suffolk sends on over, kept alive. Brooke Johnson sends on over to the far side, kept alive on the dig by Suffolk. Now Nelson, Ford jumps it on over. Brooke Johnson, back set, going up and going out. Not getting the dip. Terhart. Another lead change, the fifth of the set, 21 to 20. Suffolk again. Right-handed serve, sent on over, received on the back line. Brooke Johnson sets on over the far side. Terhart, it's out. 22 to 20. The Mustangs have one timeout left. Substitution here coming on in. Langlos will take off Alexa Killorn. Or not Killorn, Terhart. Killorn will stay in. Langlos will stay in towards that far side. Suffolk sends it over and ace! 23 to 20. It went off an arm on the back line and out. Saxland will come on in now. She'll take off Waldorf. Suffolk again. 23 to 20 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here in set two. Sent on over, received by Engel. Brooke Johnson, back set, sent on over, getting the kill is Megan Johnson. 23 to 21. Alexa Killorn now, will serve it. Sends it on over. Nelson keeps it alive. Suffolk, capture, touches on over, kept alive there. Engel on over, sent on over, Sexton keeps it alive there by Suffolk. Set over to the far side, Hughesby, good dive play there. Engel to the far side, Saxland to the back line, kept alive by Nelson. Set near side for Hatcher, gets it blocked, and Peterson keeps it alive. Suffolk, far side now, Hughesby, light touch, kept alive on the back line, and it's been empty pass on over by Engel. It's a lift! It's a lift! It's called a lift on Mia Engel. She can't believe it. 24 to 21, and it's set point here in set two. Valley City has only won one set two this entire season. Sent on over by Hatcher. Engel receives. Johnson to Saxland. Blocked but out. 24 to 22. Still set point. Dodge will come back in. She'll serve. Engel will check on out. Funsis will come on in. Sent on over. Received there by Peterson. Suffolk. Back set. Going up. And not getting it yet. It's going to be kept alive that time by Killorn. Sent on up. Blocked. Kept alive that time by Dodge. Sent on over by Saxon. It's on the outside. Mustangs fall at set two. The Highliners take a set. 25 to 22. And we're tied. We will have a set four. We go to set three. Highliners. Their first set win at home since August 30th against Devils Lake. We'll be back for set three. Highliners take set two, 25 to 22.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball. 50 years and looking forward to training our Highliners for the next 50 years. The voice of the Valley.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your #1 electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. They'll give you a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise,
the price won't shock you.
Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
Bay Valley City, Jamestown Regional Medical Center knows how important it is to receive care close to home. That's why JRMC orthopedic surgeon Dr. Timothy Volk offers care right in Valley City. Learn about local care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes at www.jrmcnd.com/Valley City. Schedule online anytime at jrmcnd.com/Valley City or call 701-952-4878.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. My voice is back after the voice crack to end set 3, or set 2. Highliners take set 2, 25-22. First set win at home since set 3 against Devil's Lake. That happened just under 1 month ago. August 30th was the last set win at home for the Highliners. They have not won a set here since. Till just now, and it's against the #1 team in the state. Highliners attacking right to left across the radio dial. They're in their home in dark blue, white and baby blue and gray trim along their side.
Mustangs reserve, third set.
White numbers on the front and back. Highliners scripted blue across their back, or across their shoulders. Cheyenne will get us started.
Number 2, Kennedy Coulter reserve.
Coulter will start us off. They're left to right. They're in their lighter blues. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Sam Hatcher. Dumped on over by Quilvay. Kept alive on the back line by Bogan. Sent up the middle. Albrecht, pancake, can't get it. Peterson got the, or Hatcher got the pancake. There's just not enough power on it to bounce it back up. 1-0. Sent on over. Kept alive on the back line by Hatcher. Sent near side board. Gets goes into the net. 2-0. Cheyenne has not had a 2-0 lead yet this game. In Valley City both times getting a lead early. Sent on over, kept alive on the back line. Koka, sets, board, sends it on over, kept alive on the knee. Coulter, back set, going for it. It's blocked, but it's going to find the floor anyways. Chloe Brown gets the kill, 3-0. Best start for Cheyenne yet. Sent on over. Kept alive on the back line by Hatcher. Koka, set, board, sends on over. Dodge keeps it alive to libero. Coulter sets on over, sent on over by Waldrop. Kept alive by Koka. Now Hatcher will pass it on over. Coulter sets to the far side and it misses everybody. Albrecht went up for it and so did Waldorf. And it's 3-1. Koka will get us started for the Highliners. She sets up on that far side, right-handed serve. Kept alive on the back line. Coulter, back set, Brown. Kept alive by Koka. Olsen to Quilvang. Sent on over, Dodge keeps it alive. Coulter, up the middle for Bergenreich. Got it! Bergenreich sends it out. It's 3-2 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Koka will get another serve. Very exciting game here. 1 set apiece for both teams here in set 3. Koka sends it on over. Kept alive on the back line. Back set for Brown. Block and to the floor. Board and Quilvang going up and getting it. It's all tied up at 3. It's going to be Koka again. Sent on over, kept alive on the back line by Bergenreich. Up the middle for Albrecht, kept alive there by Borg. Now Hatcher, Nelson passes on over. Albrecht, Coulter, back set for Brown, and she gets the kill. Knocked over Sam Hatcher trying to dig it out. It's 4-3, Cheyenne Mustangs. Waldorf will serve. Wasdorf will serve, I should say. Right-handed serve by Wasdorf. Sent on over. Kept alive on the 6. Koka. No. Not an ace as Hatcher had it and Koka got it to prevent it from being the ace, but it's 5-3. Maybe Wasdorf again, sets a far side, right-handed serve. Gets a single from her bench. Sent on over, Nelson receives it. Koka sets into the middle for Quillbank, sends on over, Wasdorf receives. Coulter, back set for Brown, and she goes right in front of Nelson. 6-3. On the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Kept alive there by Nelson. Koka, Quillbank, block, Nelson, and then Quillbank, Koka, then Hatcher couldn't get it up. 7-3. Timeout called by Rebecca Erickson of Mobility Plus. You're able to take some timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 7-3. Mustangs lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
This is Amy Hine, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Foreman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Right now it's 7-3 and set 3 in favor of the Mustangs on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. All knotted up in sets though, one set apiece. Trip set 2. Wasdorf will get it back in play. Outside of the timeout. Right-handed serve sent on over. Nelson receives. Kept alive by Hatcher. Quillbank just has to pass it on over. Kept alive Wasdorf. Coulter. Far side. Bergen right out.
Side out. Point Highliner.
Sends it too far. It's 7-4. Nelson will serve. Changing up the service order a little bit. Update on Blado. She has her right arm leg in ice. So that one sent on out.
Side out. Point Mustangs.
8-4 now.
Mia Engel in the serve for the Mustangs.
She's got for the night. You could tell right away. So. Blado's night is done. Sent on over by Engel. Kept the line back on by Hatcher. They poke out of back to Engel.
Hatcher on the kill. No assist.
8-5. Quillbank will check on out. Peterson will check on in. Now Nelson will serve. The gallant red, the libero. Sent on over with the left hand. Kept alive on the back line by Bergenreich. Back set for Brown, and she'll get the kill. Sends it off the wall, and it spins right on over the head of Olsen. And finds the floor. 9-5, keeping that 4-point lead intact. Brown will check on out. Coming on in, Brooke Johnson. Terhark will check on in as well. She'll take off, I believe, Kaylee Wasdorf.
Brooke Johnson in the serve.
Brooke Johnson to serve, sent on over. Kept alive by Nelson. Koka sets on over for Nelson.
That's also on the kill. Roll the assist.
9-6. Suffolk will serve.
To serve number 11, Kinley Suffolk.
Olsen and Koka will check on in. Suffolk will come on in. Sent on over. Received there by Wasdorf. Sets on over to the far side. Borgenhardt gets it blocked. Kept alive now by the Highliners. They didn't go over net. Sweesby sent on over. Engel receives. Brooke Johnson near side and right in the hole. The hole in the defense. Alexis Terhark. 10-6. Again, just keeping that 4-point lead. Serve now, it's Bogan Rice. That's on over. It goes back on over to net after the reception to the far side. And out! Wasdorf can't keep it in.
Point Highliner.
10-7. Highliners need to pick up a point here. Sam Hatcher to serve. As West Fargo Cheyenne will gladly just keep trading points.
To serve number 6, Samantha Hatcher.
Just to win the set, they'll take any win at this point. Right-handed serve, sent it over, Engel receives on the 6. Johnson to the far side, sent it over that time, on dive, can't get it. Getting to kill Wasdorf. 11 seconds. Albert will check on in. Engel will check on off. Sent on over that time by Dodds. Suffolk back set going up and going into the net. Go. And just like that, 12-7. It's a 5-point lead now. Dodds. Nelson receives on the 6. Suffolk keeps it up. Okay, passed on over by Huseby. Dodds. Johnson sets near post. Kept alive by Nelson on the back line. Ford, Hatcher from far out, sends it on over, kept alive only briefly by Bogenreich. There was a bad reception, it came back. Terrahart couldn't get there. 8-12.
To serve for the Highlanders, number 8, Faith Peterson.
Faith Peterson to serve. Right-handed serve, sent on over, Dodge receives. Brooke Johnson sends to the far side. Wasdorf, light touch, kept alive inexplicably there. It'll be passed on over by Sam Hatcher. Kept alive by Wasdorf. Johnson to Albrecht. Yes! 13-8 here in set 3 on the Little Lockout Financial scoreboard. Terrahart will check on off. And so Brooke Johnson.
And is number 2,
Kennedy Coulter will serve. Near side, right-handed serve. Kept alive on the back line. Suffolk sets. Huseby sent on over. Kept alive by the Borgenite. Albrecht gets it blocked. Kept alive off the net. And it's going to be over the net by Sam Hatcher. Sets on over to the far side. Sent on over that time. Hatcher keeps it alive. Suffolk set. Huseby to the net. 14-8. Coulter continues to serve. Mustangs pulling away here in set number 3. Service there. I think she hit the line.
Violation, point, Highlanders.
Or encroachment or something is coming on off. Leah Newton asking for an explanation. 14-9. And the LaRue Lockout Financial will check off. Suffolk will check off. Koka and Olsen will check on in. Freshman Koka to serve. Jump on a serve on the far side. Sets on over. Coulter sets to Albrecht. And out. 14-10. First point that they've gotten off a serve since Coco was last serving. 14-10. Koka sends them over. Dodge receives. Coulter. Back set. And into the net goes Wasdorf. 14-11. Katie Koka. Third serve of this goal. Sent on over. Kept alive that time. Back set. Brown. For Hatcher. Nelson keeps alive. Hatcher will pass it on over. Kept alive by Dodge. Back set. Blocked. Kept alive. And now it's on the Highliner side. Koka. Ford. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Albrecht. Coulter. Near side. Brown. Nelson keeps it alive on the dive. Kept on over by Koka. Sent on over that time by Quilbang. Dodge from far out. Borgenreich. Good play there. Goes back on over. Now it's on the Highliners side after Albrecht sent it on over. Olsen. Light touch. Dodge. There it is. Sent on up. Albrecht. Light touch. Blocked. Kept on over now. Good play. Great volley. Koka to Borg. Into the net. And Dodge. The Highliners take that point. A hard fought point. It's 14-12. Oh man. And Sam Hatcher getting some tape, I think, on a little scar she might have got. Sent on over by Koka. Received there Borgenreich. Sent to the far side. Going for it and getting it is Wasdorf. 15-12. Sends the lead back out to 3. Highliners doing some good things. They'll get it back to within that amount. Serve, it's going to be Coulter. Nelson receives. Koka, set, Quilvang. Yes! Off the wall and down to the floor. 15-13. Highliners making some progress on this lead. Jovi Borg to serve. Right-handed serve. Sent on over, out.
Side out. Point Mustang.
16-13. Second service error by Borg this
In serve number
goal.
one,
And
Mia
it's
Engel.
only 2 serves, over 2 on serving. Engel to serve. Sent on over, kept alive by Hatcher. Now Koka, back set. Quilvang to the back line. No one's there. It's 16-14. Nelson to serve now.
Serve behind number 21, Jada Nelson.
Second serve of the set for Jada Nelson. As it is with most of both teams, as they traded points a lot. Sent on over, received on the back line. Coulter, back set for Brown, got it. Far side from near, 17-14. Brown will check on off, Brooke Johnson will come on in. Coulter will come on off, Tara Hark will come on in. Brooke Johnson will serve. She had only 1 serve the last time up as well. Again, just trading points earlier in the set. Sets up near side, right-handed swing, sent on over, kept alive that time by Borg. Koka back set, it's gonna be a miss hit. Peterson didn't expect it. It's 18-14, back to a 4-point lead. Yeah, Peterson didn't expect it that time. Got a hand to it, just not enough. Sent on over, Nelson. Now Koka sets on over for Olsen. Kept alive that time by Wasdorf. Johnson sets near side by Terhart. Like butter. 19-14. Highliners got to get this run stopped. They want to get it stopped before 20 here. Keep it at 5. Nelson, Koka, set for Olsen. Block, but out. There you go. Now you need your own run. Olsen will check on off, so Koka, Suffolcool, and Usually will come on in. Suffolcool will serve on the far side. 19-15 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Sent on over, kept alive by Engel. Johnson sets to the far side. Bogan Reed kept alive by Suffolcool. Hatcher, Borg, sends it on over. Kept alive on the 6. And it's Johnson on over. Blocked there by Sam Hatcher. Kept alive. To the far side, Bogan Reed. 20-15. The number 1 team in the state, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, lead it here 20-15. Bogan Reef on the serve. Sent on over, Nelson receives. Suffolcool near side, Hatcher has to pass on over. Bogan Reef sets on up the middle. Blocked there by Peterson.
Point Highlanders.
Engel ran into a wall and her name was Faith Peterson. 20-16. Hatcher to serve on the near side. Right-handed serve. Received there by Engel. Back set. Going up and going out is Terhart. 20-17. It's weird that Dodds isn't in right now. The libero for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. Sent on over, kept alive on the back line. Brooke Johnson, back to Borgen Ryan for Terhart. And she gets a kill. Sends that lead back out to 4, 21-17. Now Dodge will finally check back on in. Tungseth will come on off, so will Mia Engel. Dodge on the serve, sent on over, Nelson receives. Suffolcool, set near side for Borg. Kept alive on the back line by Johnson. Borgenreich on over, Wasdorf. Kept alive there by Borg, and now Borg again. Kept alive that time by Borgenreich. Back set, going up toward Terhart on the kill. 22-17. We will have a set 4, as it is 1-1 in sets. Dodds out.
Point Highlanders.
22-18, back to a 4-point deficit.
Number 8, Peterson serving.
Peterson will serve. Nelson checks on off. Sent on over. Borgenreich receives. Back set for Terhart. Dumped on over. Kept alive there by Hughesby. Set near side for Borg. Blocked, and it will fall down. 23-18. Just trading points. Valley City needs a bunch here. We're back to the top of the service order. Coulter will serve. Sets up near side. Started to set off with 3 straight serve points. Suppacool sent it on over. A bad set. Getting the kill is Albrecht, one of the easier kills you'll get this game. It's 24-18. Going back to serve now, Kennedy Coulter again. 24-18. Set point, sent on over. Kept alive by Hatcher. Now Suppacool. Sent on over by Quillbank. Kept alive on the dive. Sent on over. Wasdorp. Kept alive, and Quillbank pushes it on over. Kept alive that time by, I believe that was Brown. Brown to finish it. 25-18 is how set 3 will end. We will have a set 4 when we return. 25-18 is how set 3 ends on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Contact us for your electric needs at 701.
The keys to the game are brought to you by Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunities for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your life home or retirement property. For every step of the way, Remax Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Get a start on your Christmas gift projects with yarn from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Now through the end of the month, take 15% off all kinds of yarn. Check the big selection and save. That's 15% off yarn. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Looking for great rates and a secure investment? Well, we have the right options to grow your savings. Hi, this is Debbie Eggert at Bank Forward in Valley City. Our current CD specials offer a variety of options, including annual percentage yield as high as 2% for 28 months. Stop in today for all the details. Great rates plus safety. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Sauberkamp here. Set 4 about to get underway. Look at set 3 again. West Fargo Cheyenne led the entire set. There was no lead changes. They jumped out to a 4-point lead, a 5-point lead a couple times. And they kept that lead for most of the set. The Highliners, the closest they brought it back to was within 2. 16-14 and 15-13. After that, though, Cheyenne, the Mustangs, once again kicked it into gear. They won that set 25-18. No lead changes again in that set. Highliners doing pretty well, though, against the #1 team in the state. Doing really well. Taking set 2 like that. Keeping both sets really close.
Fans reminder tonight as you exit the Highland Activity Center, please keep the hat clean, helping out and disposing of your trash in the trash garbage along the bleachers and in the concourse. Thank you.
Pretty good so far. A lot of hats, you know, the oversized t-shirts, the shorts, oversized shorts. Yeah, it's a fun night here for homecoming week in Valley City. Remember tomorrow to tune on in for the Valley City Highlanders homecoming football game between the Highlanders and
Highlanders is served starting 7-4. Number 4, Katie Coca.
The game will start at around 7 o'clock. And also join us tomorrow at around 10:15 for Highliner happenings. We will have athletic director Rob Hunt as Katie Gokas gets us back underway, right to left. Dodge receives. Kept alive there that time. Brown sends it on over and out.
Point, Highlanders.
Now for the Highliners to start set 4. 2-1 to the Cheyenne Mustangs lead it. Coca will serve again. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Wasdorf receives. Coulter, back set for Brown. Kept alive that time by Nelson. Coca set near side. Borg sends it on over. Wasdorf, Coulter, Albrecht. Kept alive that time by Coca. Good dig. Sent on over. Sent on over that time by Olsen. Coulter sets far side. Light touch. Can't get there. Did Coca. Getting the kill is Wasdorf. It's all time number 1.
Haley Wasdorf.
Haley Wasdorf will now serve after getting the kill. She sets up far side. Right-handed serve on a jump. Nelson keeps it alive. Coca up the middle for Quilvang. Block kept alive. Now it's going to be Coca. Sends it on over after 3 hits. Coulter pushes on over. Good play there by Olsen. Borg will pass it on over. Kept alive by Wasdorf. Coulter back set. Gets it blocked by from Brown. It's going to be on Valley City side nonetheless. Quilvang, light touch. Brown or Coulter keeps it alive. Sets on over by Dodge. Morgan Rice gets the kill from very far out. 2-1. Mustangs lead it. Highliners trying to force the first set 5 that anybody has forced on the Mustangs this season. Nelson keeps alive. Coca, light touch on over, kept alive that time by Coulter. Now Dodds, sent on over, kept alive now by Nelson. Sam Hatcher after they're out of hits. Dodds, Coulter, Morgan Rife, off of Coulter, and out. Coca and out. 3-1. On the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard, if you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Wasdorf again, right-handed serve on a jump. Nelson, 4-1. Just right in front where Nelson has trouble. He'll take a step up here. Again, Nelson, Coca, Quilvang, light touch, but it's not going to go over. 5-1, timeout from Rebecca Harrison. Good timeout to take here. We'll be right back. It's 5-1 here in set number 4, 2-1 in set points on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley. The CHI Mercy Health Valley City Foundation invites you to join them for an evening of fun at the Valley City Eagles Club October 21st beginning at 5:30 with a social, raffles, auction, eats with a German flair, and dueling pianos at 8 p.m. Individual tickets are $25, can be purchased online at mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Foundation tab or by calling CHI Mercy Health in Valley City 701-845-6400. Proceeds from this event will benefit the purchase of a new mammography machine. Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
5-1 here in set number 4. The Mustangs lead it. Ricky Clovercamp here as there's something on the court right now. The line judge will come on off and grab it. Wasdorf will serve left to right across the radio dial. The Mustangs are in their lighter blues, not completely light though. Wasdorf sent on into the net. First serve for the Mustangs since I believe set 2. Actually, yeah, set 2. It was a 6-5 point. Or no, it was set 3. It was Borg will serve. Right to left, they're in their dark blues. Borg on the right hand, serve on the 6 to Dodds, set on over near side, getting the kill round. 6-2, Cheyenne leads it. Dodds will check on off. Coming on in, Engel and also Engel will serve. 6-2 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Cheyenne just trying to finish it off here, keep their undefeated season intact. Borg, Coca, up the middle for Olsen. Nope. Just missed it on the back line. 7-2. Sent on over. Nelson Koka receives in the middle. Sam Hatcher on the near side. Light touch, kept alive by Bogenreich. Dumped on over. Good play by Brown. Got the Highliners sleeping. It's 8-2. Highliners have one timeout left. Nelson will check on off here. Peterson will come on in. Sent on over. Received by Borg. Koka near side, but Koka ran into the net. 9-2. Mustangs jumping out to a big lead. Sent on over. Received that time by Peterson. Koka sets near side for Hatcher. It hit a finger, didn't it not? No. 10-2 on the air. Mustangs are perfect in set fours. Angle sends it on over. Kept alive by Borg. Koka sets near side Hatcher. It's a lift. 11-2. Timeout again by Rebecca Erickson. And she's not happy. 11-2 on the Lulu Lockout Financial scoreboard here at the Hack.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the water, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to gear, propane, and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Angle gets his back underway. Koka receives, set near side. Hatcher gets the kill finally. 11-3. Out after the mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. As Quilving will check off. Nelson checks back in. 11-3 here in set number 4. West Florida Cheyenne leads it in both sets and points. Angle receives. Coulter sets to the far side. Bogenreich, light touch. Got it. All Mustangs right now. Everything is going right. Highlanders are out of timeout. Johnson will serve. Brooke Johnson, that is. Sets up near side, right-handed serve, light jump, kept alive by Borg. Off the net, Koka keeps it alive. Nelson has to pass it on over. Kept alive, Engel. Johnson sets to the far side, Bogenreich. 13-3. Mustangs showing what's up here in set number 4. They are perfect in set 4s. 100 points they have. They only have given up 67. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Borg. Sets to the far side. Going up is Olsen. Kept alive on the back line by Wasdorf. Pass back. Sent on over by Terhart. Kept alive by Nelson. Borg. Koka sends it on over. Kept alive on the back line by Engel. Sets to the far side. Light touch on over. Kept alive on the pancake. And then pushed on over by Koka, but it's out.
Point Mustangs.
14-3, a great pancake by Koka, then Olsen, or then Nelson got it. Then it went out, 14-3. Johnson again, on over, Borg, Koka. Has to pass it on over now is Sam Hatcher. Back set, going up, Terhart runs it off of Nelson and out. 15-3. Mustangs turning it on here in set number 4. Right-handed serve. Nelson receives. Koka. Hatcher. Sent it on over. Kept alive that time by Johnson. Angle. Wasdorf. Sent on over. Borg receives. Koka. Sets up for Peterson.
Peterson on the kill.
Gets the kill, 15-4. They need a lot more. They need a huge run here. Kinley Suffolk to serve. Right-handed serve sent on over. Kept alive on the back line. It's going to be pushed on over that time by Tungsten. Suffolk. Peterson to the back line. Kept alive that time. Olsen, Johnson to Tungsten. It's out. Point lead again. Suffolk will serve again. It's 15-5 here in set 4. Right-handed serve sent on over. Kept alive on the back line by Borgenreich. Back to Borgenreich. And she has been lights out on that far post all game. It's 16-5.
In the serve number 15, Reagan Borgenreich.
Borgenreich sent on over. Kept alive by Nelson. Suffolk now. Sets near side. It's going to have to be dumped on over by Hatcher. Kept alive by Coulter. Back set by Johnson. And getting the kill with Gerhardt. 17-5. West Fargo Cheyenne coming alive. Just continuing to pour it on here in set 4. Borgenreich. Borg receives. Set by Suffolk near side for Hatcher. Kept alive now by Johnson. Angle. On the back line, Borgenreich light touch into the net. 17-6. Highliners need a bunch, and they need Sam Hatcher to do it.
Serve number 6, Samantha Hatcher.
Hatcher, right-handed serve, sent on over, kept alive by Engel, set to the far side. Oh, getting the kill on a cement enter was Wasworth.
Mustangs.
It's 18-6. Dodge will check on in to serve. 18-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 2-1 in sets, Mustangs lead. Sent on over, Borg receives, Suffolk sets far side, Peterson. Sent on over by Dodge. Suffolk sends it on over, getting the kill. 18-7. Nelson will check off. Quilbank checks on in, take her place on that front line. Sent on over by Peterson. Kept alive by Dodge. Back set. Getting the kill. Terhark on the near side. 19-7. And then Peterson will check on off. Nelson comes back in. Coulter will serve. We're getting close to the top of the serving order. Sent on over into the net. There. 19-8. Coco will come on in to serve. We are now officially at the top of the service order.
And the serve number 4, Katie
Hughes will
Coco.
come on out. So will Suffolk. Coco to serve. Right-handed serve. Sent on over. Kept alive by Wasdorf. Coulter. And it goes over the net. Going down. No. Dodge keeps it alive. Dumped on over by Johnson. Kept alive Coco. Nelson. To Borg, and it's going to be blocked. Combination of Albrecht and Brown is 20-8. Just trading points back and forth here. Cheyenne just trying to keep that up, and they will win this game. 20-8, 12-point lead. Sent on over. Nelson can't get it. Nelson had it and just kind of popped right back up, and Hatcher and Coca couldn't get it. 21-8, not an ace. Wasdorp again. Kept alive on the 6 by Hatcher. Set near side for Quilbang, hitting her.
Point Mustang.
Into the net, 22-8. It's going to be Wasdorp again. Sent on over. Nelson receives. Coca sends to the near side. Borg sends it out through the wall. 22-9. 13-point lead as Borg will go to serve. Second serve of the set. No Highliner outside of Coca has had more than one serve. Sent on over. Kept alive again by the Highliners. Hatcher. Dodge keeps it alive. Set to the far side. Bergenreich. Borgenreich to the floor, 23-9. Cheyenne will make a couple subs. Engel will come on in to serve. Near side, 23-9. Send it on over. Kept it alive on the near side. Back on over to Hatcher from Coca to the back line. Diving play there by the Mustangs. Sent it on over by Brown. Coca, Nelson into the net. Setting error. Turns into a hitting error by Olsen, and it's match point, 24-9. Engel. Nelson receives. Coca. Hatcher. Sent it on over. Can't get it down. Sent it on over now. Borgenreich. Light touch. Hatcher keeps it alive. It goes back on over the net. Ending the game is Borgenreich. 25-9. Ends the game. West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs taking 25-9.
Remember, as you're exiting the Highline Activity Center, please open all trash in the garbage cans located on the bleacher steps and in the lobby. Thank you.
West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs win it 3-1 here at the half.
This is Highliner Volleyball on KOVC, the voice of the Valley.
Smith Lumber Company is proud to announce the addition of the Husqvarna lineup to their expanding business. They've acquired the Husqvarna line from Ken at S&S Auto Electric, which means a long sales and service history. And Tanner and Bud from S&S will also bring their years of experience to Smith Lumber. The same sales, service, and parts you've come to expect. Whether you're maintaining a large commercial property or small yard, you can count on Husqvarna's innovative and high-performance equipment. Smith Lumber Company, your Husqvarna dealer in Valley City.
This is Hannah Wieland, a freshman at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
Now back to Highliner Volleyball on KOVC.
Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Time to break down this game. Once again, West Fargo Cheyenne winning 3-1. We'll go back to set number 1, turn back the clock a little bit. Set 1 was a fun one. Valley City hopped out to a 4-0 lead before West Fargo Cheyenne came back, tied it up at 4. Then they kept trading points back and forth. Highliners got a 3-point lead again, 9-6. They'd keep that lead for a little bit, and then it'd turn into 10-10. They'd then trade points back and forth all the way up until they got to 17-17. And then West Fargo Cheyenne jumped out. They got a bunch of points really quickly, got up to 24-17 before the Highliners got that run stopped. They'd take set 1 at 25-18. Set 2, again, it was close most of the set. West Fargo Cheyenne got out 1-0 to start it off before Valley City jumped out to a 3-2 lead, a 4-2 lead, a 5-3 lead. Then it was just trade points back and forth for the most part. 9-6 did the Valley City Highliners lead it at 1 point. And then they went on a little bit of a run here. Or West Fargo Cheyenne went on a bit of a run after they got back to 11-10. They jumped out to a 14-12 lead before Valley City fought on back. They were down by 2 for a little while. Then it became tied at 15-all. Then it changed leads once again, 16-15. And then Valley City kept that lead until 19-18, then 20-18. Valley City would come on back, take the lead 22-20. Then they'd take it 23-20. They'd end up winning set 2 by a score of 25-22. Set number 3 went like this. West Fargo Cheyenne jumped out to a 3-0 lead. They'd hold on to that lead for the entire set, essentially. Valley City would come on back and tie it up at 3 apiece. However, West Fargo Cheyenne would jump out again to a 4-point lead, a 5-point lead. They'd kind of just hold on to that, trade points back and forth all the way up until about, I'd say 15-13 before they'd jump out again. They'd end up taking the set 25 to, well, actually, no, not actually. It'd be keep trading points, just a 2-point lead back and forth the entire time before it got up to 22 to 17. Then West Fargo Cheyenne just kind of took it in the end, 25 to 18. Set 4 was Mustangs running wild. Wild horses were let loose, and that is exactly as much as you can describe that set. They jumped out to a 5-1 lead. Then they jumped out to an 11-2 lead, and then they jumped out to a 15-3 lead. And it just kept getting worse and worse for the Highliners throughout that start of the set. Not able to come on back. They traded points for the most part of the remainder of the sets, or points, and then ended up being 25-9 to end that set. So once again, Valley City falls by a score of 3-1. It's time for us to name an Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game, and that player, I am going to go actually with Sam Hatcher. She had a very good first 2 sets with the Highliners and the third set as well. Very good, just coming on out there and playing, get a bunch of kills, couple defensive efforts as well. So Sam Hatcher, the Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game. And that's going to do it for me tonight here at the Highliner Activity Center. Make sure you tune on in tomorrow, because guess what? We got the Highliners versus the Wapton Huskies homecoming football game tomorrow. Also, that game's at 7 o'clock, pregame starting around 6:40. Also, tune on in earlier in the morning at around 10:15 for Highliner happenings with myself and Rob Hunt. Again, around 10:15. It's going to be a lot of fun. Coming up for West Fargo Cheyenne, they're going to be taking on West Fargo Horace on the 4th of October. That is next Tuesday. It is going to be a 2-point game. For the Valley City Highliners, they got another 2-point game. It's going to be against Grand Forks Central. That, again, is going to be on October 4th. That is at Grand Forks Central. Ryan Cunningham will be on the call. So make sure you tune on in then. Again, that's going to do it for me tonight. Once again, the Valley City Highliners fall to the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs 3-1. This has been Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
You've been listening to Highliner Volleyball here on KOVC. Highliner Volleyball is brought to you by